back to Gurdeva online classes. So in the last class we were discussing about the lesson that is digestion, right? So here the food we eat cannot be absorbed by the body directly. So here the food is broken down into simpler substance inside the body. So this process we call it as digestion. Okay, so here digestive system. So certain organs involved in the process of digestion. So these all organs together form a digestive system. Okay, so here we discussed in the part 1 video, we discussed about digestion in the mouth, right? So our teeth helps to grind the food into smaller pieces and tongue mixes the food with the saliva. So saliva is the digestive juice that helps in the digestion, and here it is made by salivary glands. Okay, so here the saliva helps to soft the food and it make easy to swallow. Okay, and here the tongue helps to push down the food into the food pipe. Okay, the food pipe is also called as esophagus. This esophagus carries the food, okay, from mouth to stomach. Next, digestion in the stomach. So here stomach is a bag-like organ which mashes and mixes the food. Okay, so in stomach, so there are acids and digestive juices. So here the digestive juices break down the food into simpler substance, and acids kill the harmful germs that is present in the food. Okay, and here the stomach performs three major functions. One is it stores the food about 3 hours. It mashes and break down the food into liquid mixture, and here stomach passes liquid mixture into small intestine. Okay, so this all we discussed in the part 1 video. So now the food is in small intestine. Okay, so in this class we shall discuss about the digestion in the small intestine. Okay, so here the small intestine is a long, thin, coiled tube-like organ called small intestine. What is small intestine? A small intestine is a long, okay, it is a long intestine in our body, and it is very thin, coiled tube-like organ. Coiled is nothing but, in Kannada we say that suttu hariyuvudu. Okay, so here coiled tube-like organ, so that we call that as small intestine. So here the stomach passes a liquid mixture to small intestine, right? So here the further digestion of the food takes place in the small intestine. So here some of the digestive juices are made by small intestine. Okay, so some of the digestive juices. So what do you mean by digestive juices? So here those are the juices help to break down the food. Okay, so here those digestive juices are made by small intestine, and some of the other digestive juices are made from liver and pancreas. Okay, so and what they do? So they break down the food into smaller substance, and here in small intestine the complete digestion takes place. Okay, so the complete digestion of the food takes place in the small intestine. So nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins and fats that are present in the food, okay, are broken down into simplest forms. Okay, and here what happens? The blood vessels that is present on the walls of the small intestine, so they carry these simplest form or digested food to all the cells. Okay, so see here the blood vessels carry the nutrients such as carbohydrates, proteins and fats to all the cells of the body. So after this complete digestion, after the blood vessels carry these nutrients to all the cells of the body, so what happens? This digested food helps to get energy to our body, and perform various activities. Okay, so this is the digestion that takes place in the small intestine. So here what happens? So here, what do you mean by small intestine? A long, thin, coiled tube-like organ. So that is called as small intestine, and some of the digestive juices are made by small intestine, and whereas some other digestive juices are made by liver and pancreas. Okay, so here the digestion of food is completed in small intestine, and here the nutrients such as carbohydrates, proteins and fats are broken down into simplest forms, and here the blood vessels carry these nutrients to the cells, to all the cells of the body, and here that food is used to get energy and to perform various activities. Okay, so this is the digestion in small intestine. So now we shall discuss about digestion in the large intestine. Okay, so I already told that so the digestion process is completed in the small intestine, right? So then what happens in the large intestine? See here. So some part of the food remains undigested. Okay, so not all the part of the food is digested and absorbed by the body. Okay, so some part of the food remains undigested. Okay, so this undigested food is passed to large intestine. So large intestine is wider and shorter than small intestine. Okay, as compared to the small intestine. So here the large intestine is wider and shorter than small intestine. Okay, so the main function of large intestine is to remove water from the undigested food, right? So what happens in the stomach? So here in stomach the food is mixed and mashed into liquid mixture, right? So here then the liquid mixture is passed to small intestine. Again that liquid mixture, some of the undigested food liquid mixture is passed to large intestine. Okay, so in large intestine what happens? The water, okay, so the water is removed from the undigested food. Okay, so in that undigested food the water is absorbed by the large intestine, and again it is sent back to blood. Okay, so here the large intestine absorb the water from the undigested food and it is sent back to blood. Okay, and now what happens? This undigested food becomes solid waste. Okay, and this solid waste is thrown out of the body. Okay, so here the solid materials is known as feces. Okay, so this solid waste material is known as feces, and this feces is thrown out of the body through anus. Okay, so this is the digestion that takes place in the large intestine. Okay, so here in large intestine what happens? Some of the undigested food is passed to large intestine, and here in large intestine the water is removed from the undigested food, and that water again sent back to blood. Okay, and here the solid waste material is known as feces, and this feces is thrown out of the body through anus. So this is the digestion in the large intestine. Okay, so now you came to know about digestion in the mouth, digestion in the stomach, digestion in the small intestine and digestion in the large intestine, right? So it usually takes between 24 hours to 72 hours to digest a meal in the inside the body. Okay, nearly 24 hours to 72 hours to digest a meal in the body. Okay, so digestion is very important body function. Okay, if the food is not digested properly, so we won't get the necessary nutrients so that is needed for growth and for good health. So we need to follow some of the good eating habits. Okay, which are those eating habits? So eat food at fixed time intervals. Okay, so we should eat the food at a fixed time interval. So morning breakfast we should eat between 8 to 9 a.m. and afternoon lunch we should eat between 1 to 2 p.m. Okay, and here evening dinner, so we should eat between 7 to 8 p.m. So we need to follow fixed time intervals. Okay, so we should eat the food in a fixed time intervals. So the second one is eat slowly and chew the food well. So eat slowly while you are eating the food. So you should eat slowly, and here what we should do, so while eating, so we should chew the food well, okay, properly, okay, with the help of our teeth. So we should chew the food properly. So chewing the food properly helps in the process of digestion. Okay, so here the third one is eat a balanced diet and drink plenty of water. So you already came to know about balanced diet in the 5th lesson, right? So here we should eat a balanced diet every day, and here we should drink a plenty of water. Okay, so here if we drink the water, it helps in the process of digestion, and here if we eat the balanced diet. So a diet should also contain fresh fruits and vegetables, okay, which enables us with the dietary fiber. So here dietary fiber helps to throw out the solid waste from our body. So if we follow all these good eating habits, so our digestive system functions well, okay, and we lead a good and healthy life. So daily you should follow these good eating habits. Okay students. So now you came to know the digestion process that takes place in mouth, stomach, okay, small intestine and large intestine, right? So this is all about the lesson, that is digestion.